The law of the jungle is that the man should approach the woman. When that pattern is distorted, you may end up empowering the man in a wrong way. The man will feel hot, will feel wanted, and you might end up looking desperate. How I met my wife. a friend to my wife was my neighbor, and had given up on dating, had given up on love. I'd even gone to prayer. Some of my most powerful prayers, I make them in Sheng. So when I told the Lord, Maze God, pali nimefika, nitafanya job yako, na ufanye job yako. When uliletea Adam Eve. So when niletea Eve. So at this parking lot, the lady couldn't park her car, so I helped her. And she asked me, what do you do? I told her I'm a youth pastor. At that time, I was from a breakup where my house was swept clean. So there was nothing in the house other than my office, and was preparing a sermon. So she came in the house, found my good house empty, and she told me, I have a friend, and this friend of mine is looking for a God-fearing man. So that night she organized, and the friend came. She had some buzi from Shags. So we were supposed to take dinner together, and I met the friend. And when I met the friend, she was not of my faith. She was not born again, that is. And I knew, at least I don't know who to marry, but I know not this one. So I gave up. But that friend, I discovered there was something in her. She was interested in knowing the Lord. She was raised in a Muslim background. She didn't have the choice of religion, and she was looking for God. And so I introduced her to the fellowship, where she came, fell in love with the fellowship, fell in love with the preacher. The most romantic thing I did was I baptized my wife, I led her to Christ, and I married her. That's how I met my wife. Yeah, my waiting period was, it was crazy, if for lack of a better word. Number one, I believe there are different people you meet in life, and sometimes I like categorizing them with things we know. There is a trophy woman. This is a lady you so high in rank, you vibe her, and you think, she can never even get close to you. She's not of your class, not of your standards. And then this person now gives in, and you're like, I don't know what to do with you. You are too classy. I'm not in your class. So the first relationship, I think I had a trophy woman. I think I was just dating her to admire her. According to my own standards, I felt she was too high in rank. And then I went to the second level, which we call the woman of your suffering. Uni mtu wa siku za mapito. You share the same, you're all going through stuff and all that. And then you come across the person I call the terminator. This one is Delilah. This one comes to kill your dream, to kill your vision. And if you joke, this one will even kill you. And then now we have, the one we call the handbag girlfriend or boyfriend. This one is the one who walks with you, carries you around, and you're like, are you going out? No, we are not going out. But you are seen so much together. And the final one, I'm trying to use these ladies to define my waiting time. And I think the final one was a person I'll call Fast and Furious. This one is where you meet a person on Monday, and on Friday you're already babes. And then, the relationship ends before it even begins, and it is furious. So that was my waiting time. I met a trophy, met a woman, a lady of my struggles, met a person that terminated almost everything except me. That's why I'm still preaching the gospel. Met a Fast and Furious. No sooner had we dated than the relationship ended. And also, finally now I met the woman of my destiny. So that's my my dating journey. My encouragement to those waiting, and these I learned through tears. Number one is that love is not a career. So it's not something that you ought to think that if you're not in a relationship, your life is not moving. Number two, the second thing you need to work on is yourself. I discovered the trophy girlfriend, I valued her so much. I would buy her things I could not buy myself. When we broke up, I said everything, every money I spent on her, I'll spend on me. And in less than 1 month, my closet was full and I had added weight. And I discovered the Bible tells us that we need to love our neighbors, not more than we love ourselves, but as we love ourselves. So we ought to cultivate a culture of self-love, because no one will love you more than you love yourself. You also need to work on your dreams. The person coming is not coming is not coming to make your dreams work. You need to know where you're going. You need to know exactly why you're here. You're not a tourist on earth, because the definition of your vision, purpose, and ambition will automatically eliminate so many people, because where you're going is unique. When I was looking for a wife, I was not looking for a businesswoman. I was looking for a ministry wife. So anyone who came, I knew I'm here for souls, not sales. So I needed someone who had the same passion as me. And this is what I discovered, in every man there is a husband, but not every husband is your husband. In every woman there is a wife, but not every woman is your wife. So those wisdoms are very key. There's a specific one set for you. I won't use the word hit. I'll say position yourself in the way of the man. Because the law of the jungle is that the man should approach the woman. When that pattern is distorted, you may end up empowering the man in a wrong way. The man will feel hot, will feel wanted, and you might end up looking desperate. So the best thing you need to do is position yourself. Every encounter in the Bible was about position, and the position was at the well, a place of service. Let me tell you, wife material is a very expensive material. It is visible not in the place of makeup. It is visible in the place of service. That is where Rebecca was found. That is where Rachel was found, the place of service. Because when a man is ready to settle, he does not look for a girl, he looks for a woman. Now, girls are more concerned about their waistline, the coordination of their earrings, belt and handbag. A woman is more concerned about vision. Proverbs 31 does not talk about a girl, it talks about a woman. And the mystery of Proverbs 31, written by the wisest man who handled 1,000 women, he said it's rare to find a Proverbs 31. Why? It does not talk about beauty. It talks about a hardworking, a laborers, industrious woman. So your posture in the place of service will attract the right Boaz. Oh, one thing. Okay. One thing that people don't know, I'm very tough on the pulpit, but I'm very soft out of the pulpit. So many people always think this radical guy, speaking the truth. When I get on the pulpit, I get in the elements of apostolic ministry. When I'm out of the pulpit, I'm a very shy, cool, humble, easy to approach guy. But I think that's one thing that many people don't know. When people see me, they expect tough truth, action. But those who've hung around me, they discovered, wow, this guy has a soft tender. So I'm like a coconut. I'm very hard outside, but very soft inside.